Redwood ecosystem, California climate.
Hi class, Mr. Hawkins here in the heart of the redwood country in California. Today we're going to talk about redwood trees. As you can see, they're huge, monstrous, running 200 to 300 feet easy. Some of these trees live to be 1,000, 2,000, even 3,000 years old. Well, in this case, it means they need to have their own ecosystem, okay? In this case, they have clouds and mist, and they have fog from which they draw their water source. Because it doesn't rain a whole lot here on the coast, okay? You might think it would, but it doesn't. These trees behind me, they need fog, and they need mist, and they need alternative sources from which they get their nutrients, okay? Now, they also grow in a very specific soil. It needs to be dry. It needs to be a certain consistency. So you find that along the Smith River Basin here in Northern California. We have giant Douglas firs. We have redwood, giant redwood trees, and we have giant sequoias as well in this particular forest, okay? This forest used to be found all over the world, but today 40% of all the redwood trees, of all the giant trees left, are found in Northern California. They're protected by national state parks,
which combine federal and state monies to help protect these giant brothers.
What's that mean? It means it's our responsibility as human beings to make sure that these trees see our children's lifetime. Okay? They're dependent on us, as that fern is on the redwood tree behind me. Okay? This is a very diverse ecosystem. It's a very diverse biosphere that we live on. It has a hydrosphere, which is the water, lithosphere, which is the rocks, and atmosphere, which is the air. And when you get misty, cloudy conditions, the water cycle then moves from the hydrosphere into the atmosphere. And the trees take that water, that moisture from the atmosphere, and they run it into their needles and their pines. So when you read some of your sci-fi, some of your fiction, and like in The Lord of the Rings, when the trees come to help, I'm sure this is exactly what the author had in mind.
That's all we have for this video, so let's return to class. Thanks.